Somebody also sent me this. Wait a second. So somebody said, what is the meaning of Samsara and Nirvana are one? Or what is the meaning of the unity between Samsara and Nirvana? What? And we can ask ourselves to whom we can apply this, that Samsara and Nirvana are the one. Who can actually be in Samsara and feel like in Nirvana?
Only Buddhas.
Only Buddhas.
Yes.
We cannot.
So not
Only
somebody
Buddhas.
who gets high from drugs, but only Buddhas. Yes. Yes, that's true. The root of samsara is ignorance. So ignorance is the fact that we do not see things as they really are. This is ignorance in Buddhism. So ignorance means that we do not know Buddha nature. Ignorance is the one which makes us see this world of as suffering. Okay. So, Daigan, you can type while I talk for Hoshin.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
So, but the enlightened ones are happy as they are, you know. So for them, samsara is like nirvana because they are always free wherever they go. Their mind is free. Their mind is beyond birth and death. So even if they go to hell, they will not be burned. And even if you insult them, they will not be affected. See? So yes, only for Buddhas, samsara is the same with nirvana. So we don't need to bother with such things, you know, because for us here and now, samsara is not nirvana. So don't need to bother with this. I think that we should, as I also wrote on my Facebook page and on VK, and perhaps you, Joshin, saw that, we should not play smart with words like samsara is nirvana or with non-duality, oneness, and terms like this, because we can't understand them at the level we are now as unenlightened beings. We should postpone this, the understanding of such terms until we attain enlightenment in the Pure Land. That's the best attitude, you know, to not play smart. That's the best way in Buddhism. Are you there, Daigan? I hope you are there and you can translate.
Yes, I translate
So,
to Hoshin. Yes.
It's okay for you to type. Okay, good.
Yes.
Good. If you want to add something to this, then I also relate in relation with this. I also received a question long time ago, like, and the question was like this: is the Pure Land a name for the state of enlightenment or a real place? So how do you guys explain this?
It is a real place, but I've noticed in certain Chinese Pure Land groups in particular, they will do that. The Pure Land is here and now for those who can see it, which we as Jodo Shinshu Buddhists do not adhere to. That is not our philosophy. I don't know if that stance is an official Buddhist stance, that you can see everything as the here, because the Pure Land, from what I understand, is a realm, just like this is the Saha realm, and you have hell realms. The Pure Land is a physical place where Amida Buddha, Avalokiteshvara, and Mahastamaprapta, and all the enlightened dwell. But somehow, in certain schools of Buddhism, they have this concept that it's a mindset. So I don't know. I believe it to be a place.
Yes. I think that to be more precise, we should call it a real enlightened place, not just a place, you know, because they can say, oh, you say that the Pure Land is a place, but Samsara is also a place. No, it's an enlightened place and real place. It is part of the reality, because Samsara is a dream, is not real, is like a dream, you know, and the Pure Land is an enlightened place. That is very important to mention, this enlightened place. See,
The
so,
Pure Land is the nirvanic realm, and that, as I
exactly.
understand it, Amida took his enlightenment. It is actually part of his enlightenment process, creating this nirvanic realm where one will most assuredly attain enlightenment upon entering. Is that correct?
Yes, yes. Everything is conducive to enlightenment in the Pure Land. Unlike here in Samsara, where everything can be an obstacle for enlightenment, in the Pure Land, everything is conducive to enlightenment. The trees, the ponds, the sounds in the Pure Land are all enlightened sounds, enlightened manifestations. And even the animals in the Pure Land are actually, Shakyamuni says to Ananda, Ananda, don't think that these birds in the Pure Land are manifested from a karma. No, they are manifested by Amida, so as to conduce you to enlightenment. So everything there is dharmic, nirvanic. See? So this is why it's difficult here to attain enlightenment, because everything around us is our own manifestation. And it is the manifestation of unenlightened beings. If you are in a dream of an unenlightened person, it's difficult to attain enlightenment, you know, especially in your own dream and the common dream of all beings. But if you are in an enlightened dream, then it is easier. It is, it's like putting ice into snow. Put ice into snow, it will not melt. But if you put it in a stove, it will melt immediately. This is like if you put you in an unenlightened person in the Pure Land. It immediately, all the layers of delusion of that an unenlightened person will melt, and true Buddha nature will appear. This is the mechanism. And this is very important here. A Buddha, a perfect being, can create only perfect worlds. This is why the Pure Land is perfect. So in Buddhism, we do not consider that somebody created the world, which I mean, we do not think that somebody created the samsara, the samsaric world. There is no creator God who created the samsara and who thinks that he is perfect. If that creator was perfect, then samsara would be perfect. But samsara is not perfect because we who dream this samsara, we are not perfect. This is why. Some people are so not perfect, like they create their own hells. You know, some people create preta or hungry ghost dreams, and we dream the human realm. Others dream the nightmare of hells, or other dreams the realm of the gods. So that is very important. Buddhas can be creators only of pure lands, not of samsaric lands, because they are not part of samsara. It is a very important teaching, which shows the difference between Buddhism and Christianity or Islam or other monotheistic religion. That's very important. Yes. So, what do you think, Kishin?
I have to turn on the micro again. Yes, of course, it's a existing place, because we say we reappear there, we are born again there, So to reappear, you need a position, a place where to reappear. And I think this kind of thinking, it's the same with all these Zen kinds of here and now. Everything is here, because in many minds it stops exactly here in this life, because in the end this is a materialistic thinking, a way of thinking. It's everything is here, even the solution and even salvation must be here. So they don't go a step further, and everything must be squeezed into this life. So this is more or less the opposite of what we think and believe, and what is also the message of the Buddhas, of all Buddhas, of Shakyamuni, of everyone, that we have to leave samsara. This is not the place where all this can happen. Yeah, we have to leave this. So of course it's a place, and it's definitely not here and now. This is some abstruse Zen thinking. Let's call it so. You know what I mean. This is, yeah, poison thinking.
Yes. Yeah, and Shakyamuni, in the sutra, Shakyamuni points to a direction where the Pure Land is located, to the west. Why he's doing that? Because he wants to make us realize that the Pure Land is a real place. If I tell you that about something that you can find in that direction, then you will think that that is a real place, and you will want to go to that place. And one of the three elements of the primal vow of Amida is the wish to be born in the Pure Land. So this is why Shakyamuni describes the wonders of the Pure Land and points to a direction, because he wants us to know that that is a real place and we should want to go there. That is why, because Shakyamuni, by describing the sutra and pointing to a direction, he comes in accord with the primal vow of Amida, when Amida says, wish to be born in my land. You see? So we can't wish to go to some place that doesn't exist. It's stupid. Yes. Actually, the teaching is very simple. Jodo Shinshu is very simple. Some scholars who play smart, they complicate things,